journey is not just about going to space. It's the training, it's the team, it's the whole thing. I couldn't recommend this experience more. This is like up there with all the, different tools that I've learned in my life, from meditation to the Hoffman process. This is up there because what you're doing is you're like really finding the love for yourself, because you got to trust in yourself on this journey, and then you're feeling the love when you come down, for sure, and you're feeling that strength. So I feel really connected to that strong divine feminine right now. So I feel really connected to that strong divine feminine right now.
All right, folks, welcome back to the channel. Been like 6 days since I did a video, and just wanted to, give a quick update on what happened today with this hoax space flight. Okay, that's what I'm first going to start with you guys telling you is I don't want anyone in the comments saying I didn't say it was a hoax. Okay, it's clear that this seems to be a hoax. Okay, but we're going to cover it because there's something much more here than just going to space. Okay, so what's the story, guys? So Blue Origin launches started a studded crew on space tourism rocket. Okay, and notice that Katy Perry says she will write a song about her space flight. So what is Blue Origin? Blue Origin is Jeff Bezos' company, and they launched these 6 women into space today, an all-women crew. And notice the blue, guys. And notice the name Blue Origin. Blue. Blue, blue, blue. And the water is normally blue. The sky is blue, right? And the name of the launch is Blue Origin. And if anything, our origins are from water, not from space, right? Or you could say that. I mean, it depends on what narrative you want to believe, but I think this is all about the water above, okay? The blue representing the water above. So basically, in the Bible, it says there's the water above and the water below. Well, so this is the as above, so below, the blue. And why is Katy Perry saying that she's going to sing a song about going to space while wearing blue after going up in Blue Origin? Well, in the chakras, the blue chakra is the throat chakra, which is where you sing. So the songbird, right? The throat chakra, the blue origin, the singer says she's going to write a song about singing. But there's something more, as I showed in the video clip at the beginning of this video. She talks about the divine feminine. And the divine feminine is something hugely connected to Katy Perry. I've already talked about this before because last year, Katy Perry released a song called Woman's World. And as you can see, the lyrics are, it's a woman's world and you're lucky to be living in it, And at the end of this video, she takes off on a helicopter. And Katy Perry's last name is Hudson. And just a few days before she goes to space, we had a helicopter crash into the water in the Hudson River. I just told you the Hudson River represents the blue origin, the water. See, the helicopter, Katy Perry in her music video, Woman's World, she's on the helicopter at the end of the video, holding up the divine feminine. All right. And again, I told you that the helicopter that just crashed into the Hudson River, and the Hudson is the last name of Katy Perry. Now, she's also known as the Queen of Camp. This all connects to Queen Elizabeth, who died 11 days after COVID. But anyway, her original name that she went by was Katy Hudson. So let's look at that. Let's go over to Gematria. Again, we use Gematria on this channel, guys, taking the numerical code. And if we type in Katy Hudson, Katy Perry's original music name, it equals divine feminine. Now, Katy Perry just mentioned, as I showed you, divine feminine. And she was born on October 25th, 1984. If you add that up, 10, 25, 19, and 84, it equals 138. This also is the same gematria as Donald Trump, who is known for beating women in elections, okay? So you have divine feminine Katy Perry. But the big thing here I want to point out is in the very important Latin cipher, divine feminine equals 911, guys. And this is important because today, when she mentions divine feminine after going to space, was 9 moon phases and 11 days after her song Woman's World, okay? And in this song, again, she's riding the helicopter, showing the divine feminine. Her name equals divine feminine. Katie Hudson equals divine feminine. And 9 moon phases ago, remember the moon is all about the feminine too. I've shown that, okay? The space travel about the hoax going to the moon, it's all connected to the feminine. And the fact that Katy Perry is going to space today, 9 moon phases, and 11 days after her song, Woman's World, that's not a coincidence. And again, that's the gematria of divine feminine. Now, the Blue Origin crew featured 6 women. 6 is the upside down 9. So we have this 611 connection. But let's type in Blue Origin and look at when it was founded, guys, by Jeff Bezos in Washington, and it was founded on September 8th. Now, September 8th is the celebration of the Virgin Mary, the Divine Feminine, and you'll remember that Queen Elizabeth died on that day. But this company was founded exactly 22 years before Queen Elizabeth died. And again, September 8th is the day that honors the Virgin Mary. It's a Catholic holiday. So the company that's doing this is even founded on the perfect day to go with the divine feminine. And so if we look up the crew, let me find the Wikipedia here. Hold on a second. So here's the crew. And what's crazy about this is I already showed you that divine feminine equals 911 in Latin. Now in the standard cipher, let's just take the standard cipher. I'm going to show you how crazy this is. If you take the standard cipher and you take all the names of the women who traveled, right? Take all their names, copy and paste. And what do you get? You get 7109. This is in the standard gematria. The total gematria of the names of the women adds up to 7109. Now, why is that important? Because 7109 is the 911th prime number. And again, 7109 is the 911th prime number. So divine feminine equals 911, and the total names of the women equals 7109, which is the 911th prime. And today, when they went up, and don't forget, when she released Woman's World, it was 9 lunar phases 11 days ago, and it was on 7/11. Well, September is actually the 7th month, so 7/11 is kind of like another 9/11. But another 9/11 is the 6/11 upside down. Well, Katy Perry's birthday is October 25th, so she went to space 6 months and 11 days before her birthday, the upside down 9/11. So this makes me look even more at the date 6/11 this year. Watch out for that date. We're going to have Jurassic Liars, who knows a lot about this date. We're going to talk about this date more, but it seems to be pointing to something with 6/11, the upside down, okay? And but again, guys, it all goes back to the blue, the waters above. The blue chakra is the throat, which is the singer, and the origin, right? But also another thing to point out here before I get off here is that if you go to just the reversed reduction cipher and you type in blue origin, it equals woman's world. Okay, and again, that's the name of the song by Katy Perry, Woman's World, and that equals blue origin. Okay, and another thing to add there too is from the release of Blue Origin, or from the release of Woman's World by Katy Perry to the Blue Origin thing today was 277 days from that. And that's the 59th prime. And this is the gematria that these two things share, Blue Origin and Woman's World, both equal 59. And this all connects to Queen Elizabeth because Queen Elizabeth died 911 days after the COVID. And that's the divine feminine. And today is 950 days after the Queen died. And let me just show you that. So if you go to 9/8, today is a span of 950 days after the Queen Elizabeth died. Well, I mean, 95 is the gematria of the Queen. So the Queen equals 95. It's 950 days since she died on 9/8, which again is the anniversary of the founding of Blue Origin. So definitely something to this, guys. Definitely. Also, another thing to point out is just the word feminine equals 144 in Latin. And today is, of course, written 144. So just another connection to the feminine. And of course, Donald Trump is known for beating the women. And there's probably got to be something here connected to, Kamala Harris and maybe even Michelle Obama, who we know is not really a woman. And we know that most of these people aren't really a woman. Today is actually one Mercury year after Michelle Obama's birthday. So that's something to think about. Even though we know she's not really a woman, but it's one Mercury year, which is the trick, right? Tricksters. So definitely something there. Oh, it's 278 days before Michelle Obama's birthday, and today is 278 days after Woman's World came out, if you span it. So that seems to line up perfectly with Michelle Obama. So watch out for that. Let's see how many days this is until the next election or the next inauguration. 1377 days till the next inauguration. I mean, maybe this is symbolizing a woman actually becoming president in the next election. I don't know. But it's something to think about. Definitely something to think about. Let's see how old Michelle Obama would be today. She was born in 1964 on 1/17. It is interesting that Michelle Obama, again, I don't think she's really a woman, but she's in her 757th lunar phase right now, which is the 138. Actually, no, it's not. Let me check that. Yeah, so I mean, I don't see anything there off the top, but there's definitely got to be a connection. Maybe they're signaling that the next female president still will come, but maybe not until later, right? But then there's always that thought that Trump is actually a female. I mean, there's always possible. Donald Trump does equal divine feminine. Let me just show you guys that. So notice how Donald Trump has that 138, like divine feminine and Katie Hudson. Yeah, I mean, there's just probably a lot more here, but I just wanted to give my initial findings. Oh, notice that today is the 104th day of the year, and Katy Perry equals 104. And 104 is actually connected to that 138 I just showed you, because Katy Perry equals 104, and 104 is today is the 104th day of the year. And 104 is actually, or 138, which is divine feminine, is actually the 104th composite number. So you get right back to this 138 with the 104 connection, because 138 is the 104th composite. Today is the 104th day of the year. Katy Perry equals 104. Her original name, Katie Hudson, equals 138. So just so much to think about there, guys. And again, just remember the blue chakra, the throat chakra. Let's see what that equals in Gematria real fast. And of course, that connects to singing, right? And she's a singer, and that's also why she said she's going to sing a song about the experience. And supposedly she sang in space today. She's, again, big hoax, but supposedly she sang in space the song "Wonderful World." And they're calling this the Blue Origin New Shepherd. Let's see what that equals. Just doing on the fly stuff here. The Blue Origin New Shepherd, huh? I mean, there's definitely going to be a Venus connection here. Venus, the goddess of love. And many times in this interview, Katy Perry mentioned Venus, or not Venus, but love. And Venus being the goddess of love. And Venus was born out of water also in the mythologies. And again, water is normally depicted as being blue. The water's above, the sky is blue. So there's so much to talk about here, guys. I'm just spinning my wheels now. But Jeff Bezos, there's probably actually something to look into with the rest of this crew. But Jeff Bezos' fiance was also on here, Lauren Sanchez. And then this woman is famous too, Gayle King, one of those CBS News reporters connected with Oprah. And just don't forget, Gayle King connects to the king, which is, of course, is a man, which also looks like a man. And Oprah was connected with the Hawaii fires, and Hawaii is connected to Blue Hawaii. So, and Blue is connected to Lucifer. Okay, Lucifer was a musician. Katy Perry, the singer. So there is a connection with the blue and Lucifer. So there's a huge Lucifer connection here, and yeah. So the gematria is not as important here with blue, but blue is a big part of this riddle, and I definitely think it's connected to Lucifer. But anyways, guys, I think that's all I want to cover here in this video. I just wanted to get this out. And you'll notice if you look at the video I took in the beginning of this, they were giving the interviews to the black woman at 9/11. So I told you that that's a big number with the feminine, but this was also called an all-female crew. Remember, divine feminine, but all-female crew also equals 116, which is kind of the reverse upside down of 9/11. So you got this 116, 611, 911, the divine feminine, and yeah, I think you guys get the point. But anyway, take care, everyone. Thanks for watching so much. And soon I'll be back with another live stream, but right now I don't have much to talk about. But we'll see you guys very soon in another live stream. Take care.